Hey everybody, Token2049 here, day number 2. We're doing the walk around, talking to folks here, and we're at the EOS Network Foundation booth, and I'm with Ross. Ross, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Let me start off by asking you, what is EOS Network Foundation? Give me the highlights, give me the pitch.
About a year ago, the community realized that we needed to take control of the development and roadmap going forward with the EOS Network. And out of that community was born the EOS Network Foundation by two individuals, Zach Ball and Yves Delarose. The EOS Network Foundation has been driving forward independence on the EOS Network over the last year. Starting with a fork that happened last week, we've rebranded EOS.io to now it's called Antelope, is the actual protocol.
I heard Leap 3.1, right?
Yep, and Leap is the actual software that it's actually running. We are not involved with Block 1. Block 1 have gone on their own way, and we have, as a community, taken the power back.
So how's the community received that in terms of that merge?
Do you know myself? I'm EOSphere. EOSphere are a block producer on the network. We're based out of Australia. We were there when the network was first launched at the June 2018, and I can tell you that the excitement that I'm feeling now mirrors how I felt all the way in the beginning.
Same back then. Excellent. That's a good indication. Tell me a little bit about what uniquely you guys are solving that's different compared to anybody else out there.
Are you talking about the actual protocol itself?
The actual protocol.
So the Antelope protocol, which is used by the EOS network, is a very, very high performant protocol. It's got half a second block times, no gas fees.
Wait a second, you said half a second?
Half a second block time.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's good.
No gas fees. It's got an amazing nested authorization method. The account is separate to the key, so you can keep the same account and you can change your private key.
Wow.
You can create multiple signatures. You can create specific actions that multiple people can execute by nesting them in an authorization.
Excellent.
But the gas fees thing is important, right? It's very, very cheap and very, very fast.
We're all fighting for better gas fees,
yeah.
they say.
Yeah.
And I mean that literally outside even the Web3 world. So
yeah.
Let's just change a little bit of conversation, talk about security. Why is security so important from your vantage point?
Well, from myself, from a block producer perspective, we want to make sure that the applications and smart contracts, the dApps that are running on the network are secure. There's no way for them to mishandle the community's funds or NFTs or tokens or whatever it might be. And also from a personal perspective, you always want to make sure that your private key is not going to be mishandled. Anybody that takes control of your wallet, there's a method for you to get control back on. A lot of these misprogrammed smart contracts definitely need to be looked at before they're rolled out to the public. And from a public and from a client, you want to make sure that the application and game or whatever that you're interacting with is going to be safe for you. You want to feel comfortable.
That makes sense. That's music to my ears, and that is a good segue to ask you about CertiK. What do you know about CertiK?
So I know that you audit smart contracts.
Okay, that's a good start.
Yeah, and I know that some of our smart contracts will be audited by you guys. And I don't know much more than that. I know you got a cool logo. It looks like a fox.
Is it a fox? That's interesting. That's the first I've heard of that. So absolutely, and we're very happy to work with you guys and looking for a lot more future prosperity and doing some work with you guys. Let's switch over and just talk about the event. There's a lot of people here.
Man, I'm telling you, I think out of crypto events, this is the most people I've ever seen in an event.
I would agree with you there. Yeah.
I think if I ever going to catch COVID, it would have been today. But okay. It's all good. I have been meeting 50, 100 people. It's been awesome. And what's awesome for myself being part of the EOS network is how many people still have EOS tokens, are still kind of excited about what's going to happen. And with our flagship product coming out, I think we're going to see a resurgence.
So, two things. What are you personally here for? What is EOS Network here for at this event? What are you looking to achieve? What are your goals?
It is very, very important that everybody realizes that EOS is not dead. The Antelope software that multiple networks are running, including those on the coalition, which will be Wax, Telos, and UX, are all using Antelope software. The EOS network itself is thinking very, very carefully about what kind of applications that are running and about how we can bring people from other ecosystems in. The Trust EVM, our flagship product, is going to allow you to natively run Solidity contracts directly on the EOS network. We're talking 800 swaps a second. We don't measure it in transactions a second because that can just be an immaterial token. We're talking about an actual assert in a contract doing a swap. I think it's going to be a no-brainer. There's a lot of developers out there that are using Solidity. There are dApps and brilliant ideas that need a runway and a place that their users can engage with their smart contracts without costing a fortune. And the Trust EVM is going to wait for you to utilize Solidity on EOS.
So that's your message here at this event. You want to bring that out.
Absolutely. EOS is not dead. We are growing, worth looking at us again.
You heard it here. EOS is not dead. Ross, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Cool. Take care.